each come in ranked in the top 25. This is going to be fun. Welcome to Williams-Brice Stadium, home field of the South Carolina Gamecocks. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kurt Curtis. Kurt, let's get right to the action. Alabama will kick it off to get us underway. Return starts from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. The Gamecocks offense comes onto the field for the first time today. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to, a matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season. Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. But we expect tight competitive battle today. Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. I love the fact that we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end. 1st and 10 play coming up. And there's the handoff. He's got the first and still going. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10. Well, the scouting report on this running back was that he is an elite ball carrier, and he is proving to be that here early in this game. These first few carries, not only the strength, but the quickness and acceleration to get upfield and get positive yards on display. Gives it to the back. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The junior able to bring him down quickly. You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time. Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap. Needs a completion here on 4th down. With the catch, it's Sellers. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. So Alabama's offense out there for their first possession. It's a group that's really led by the big fellas up front. An offensive line that can maul you. They really are the personality of this team. Can they impose that today again, Kurt? Well, some people will go out and recruit quarterbacks and receivers, try to win the game out on the perimeter. These guys love to be able to develop offensive linemen, and it's paid off. They can run the football, they get behind those big boys up front, and they dominate people. Cannot wait to see, can this defense load up physically and hold up against this offensive line? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors. It's a fumble. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball. Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He's very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Running out of time in the pocket. Wide open downfield. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. From the shotgun, handoff inside. Fights through a tackle. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Lets it go quickly. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Bama. And now they'll set up for the point after. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. Offense operating from the pistol. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Taking a deep shot here to the right. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on 1st down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
One back in the backfield, and he'll get the carry. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 34.
The defense bailed out in coverage a little too quickly and were not in position for that run play. Safe to say they'll probably be a little bit more disciplined on that next 3rd down.
They stop it at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. This is becoming a productive drive at 1st down at the 47. It's a toss to the left side. Picks up the first, looking for more. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. The offense with 3 tight ends now in 1st down, trying to create a mismatch. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. When they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Makes a quick grab. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Keeping it on the ground here. They bring him down to the 18. The offense set up in the red zone with a 1st down.
Well, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on 3rd down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Chris, it's the consistency of this pack is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
3rd and short now on the 10th play of this drive. They're going to run it. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Head coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines for 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
Boy, that conversion right there was an absolute dart by the quarterback, hitting his receiver, and the ball comes out that fast to put so much pressure on the defense to locate the football, let alone trying to get their hands on it.
1st and goal, handoff. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, it's 1st and goal. You're thinking about trying to score. You're looking at positive yards, and instead, you're going backwards. That's going to set up a very important 2nd down.
Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second level and open things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? On the run, it's Miller. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. If I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance, so throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Defense is coming after him. Under pressure, just lets it go. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
Everybody talks about sacks, and they're very important. But sometimes just the rush, the pressure, affecting the quarterback is just as effective. He didn't have a clean throwing lane, and they forced the incompletion.
Grab down the middle. It's Corton. That's a nice game to move the sticks here as time runs out in the first quarter. So some early drama here. We're all even at the end of one. Let's take a quick pause and check out the stats from this first quarter. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. It's Scott.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
Play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Back to throw again. Grab down the middle. It's Miller. They get him to the ground, but it's first down now at the 28. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Breaks an open space. Great move there. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
You know, it's great to see the old traditional option executed to perfection. The running back knew right where to be, didn't panic when the ball was headed his way, and then once he got into space, it was smooth sailing all the way to the end zone.
And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. And now from the pistol formation. Dropping back, it's Sellers. On the move now. Catch made on the right side. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it 2nd down and forever. He'll hand it off. That one moves the ball across the 40. Now the offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 41. One man at the backfield, and he'll get the football. Running with purpose. They stop him, but this offense is threatening now at the +43.
just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
That's a strong stiff arm. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
The Gamecocks are in the red zone. They'll run it to the right side. The player is down injured after that last play. They'll take a timeout or they check him out. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tight end goes in motion. Now here's the toss play. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing. Well, they run it right into a blitz. And that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a 1st and goal. The Gamecocks line up with a 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. 1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
Third and goal, try to make it on the ground. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. So they reach the end zone after a marathon march. How about the execution on that drive, Kurt?
Well, I know a lot of times people get excited for the big plays. They're fun to watch. But what's impressive to me is an offense that can put together a long drive and then finally cap it off with a touchdown. That way you don't have to always rely on the big plays. That's a great drive.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Each offense has been clicking, scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. Ball handed off. Breaking free at the 35. They get him to the ground, but an explosive running play there.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
High completion makes it 2nd and medium. Dropping back, it's Simpson. Caught in the backfield, it's Miller. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Looks left and finds his target there. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Special teams on the field. Now here comes a punt. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. The back's got it. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Checks this down to the running back. Tackle made, but he gets the ball out across the 20-yard line. A good game. And the Gamecocks line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Using his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. Scoots out of bounds after a nice pickup on that running play. This is becoming a productive drive. A first down at the 47. To throw, it's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Over the middle, it's Brown. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And he's brought down after a big first down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Backfield is empty here for 2nd and inches. Grabbed down the middle. It's Brown. They stop him, but it's a first down.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
The Gamecocks are going to cash in here in the red zone. Here comes a throw from the red zone. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. There's the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stopped for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. They're able to convert. Now it'll be 1st and goal at the 6. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. And the Gamecocks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Hale. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Starts with a quick pass to the left off the RPO. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
The shotgun running play call. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play. To throw, it's Simpson. Quick throw complete to the tight end. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Completion good for 1st down yardage for this offense. Looking for a receiver. That's reeled in. It's Miller. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard, but it's aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Fires it to the wideout. He's got a man down the middle. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. Just time enough for one more play in the half. First down, looking to throw the ball. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's incomplete. They tried a desperation pass there as time runs out in the first half. The Gamecocks will kick this away to get the second half going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. The passing game was effective in the first half. Let's see if they continue to lean on that as they try to make up the deficit here. That's caught. It's Cuevas. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice game.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, it's not going to show up in the stat sheet, but the offensive line did everything in their power to give the quarterback time. Ultimately, the play just didn't work out.
To the air, it's Simpson. Snags the quick throw. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory. First down now at the 40. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's third down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Cuevas. Goes down after making the grab. Picks up a few yards, but it's short of the first down marker. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. He hands it off from the gun. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. He did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Trying to find some room. It's Miller. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
I love that this defense is still fighting and still attacking. They're defending a 1st and goal play, and instead of just laying down and letting the offense score, no. They're not backing down. They get penetration, come up with a tackle for a loss.
Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. That play sets up a 3rd and goal from the 5 now. To pass. It's Simpson. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Tide. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust. He's going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. And they heave it deep downfield. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down. So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. He made a nice play in the backfield.
Makes the grab. It's Sellers. Breaking free at midfield. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. So the big chunk play has the offense already in field goal range with a fresh set of downs. Handoff to the back. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That's exactly how you want to defend the option. The old school way is assignment football. You have to account for the quarterback, the pitch man. Here, the quarterback had really nothing other than just kind of lower his head and get as much as he could. Fortunately for the defense, it wasn't very much.
Nothing going with the running game on those 2 plays. Now it's 3rd down and 10. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Dumps it down to the back. Oh, and he did not get there. The defense rising up against this elite 3rd down offense.
Quarterback had a lot of time to evaluate this defense, and most of his reads downfield appeared to be taken away, so he checks it down to his running back. And how about the way this defense just runs to the football to keep him short of that 1st down? Great job by the D.
They bring him down, but that play will set up a 1st and goal now at the 10. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout where they check it out. And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage for a 1st down. And the stop made just short of the goal line. They'll put it at the 2.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half. And he's already at it again.
Defense not fooled on the toss play. They've got it behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, they get stopped here on 2nd down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and goal situation. And from this far back out, wouldn't be surprised to see them go through the air. Just don't want the quarterback to take a sack here. Make sure he gets the ball out of his hands quickly.
Touchdown, Gamecocks, to put them on top now.
Because you think this guy, when he went to bed last night at the team hotel, thought he would score not 1, not 2, but 3 rushing touchdowns in 1 game. What a day.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. On 1st down, it's play action. And he drops it. Can you believe it?
Yeah, I'm surprised he dropped the ball here. This tight end is known for his hands. The ball's put on the money. Somehow it just goes through his arms.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Scanning the field. It's Simpson. Receiver makes the catch. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, the football comes out. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover. Hold on a second. The replay official has signaled that he wants to have another look at this play. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. So this offense is threatening now. Ball inside the 40 after that explosive play. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. He finds his man. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Eventually they tackle him, but what a spin move to earn him the 1st down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. First down, why not keep it on the ground? The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. Trying to run, it's Hill. Tackled behind the line, it's a loss of 2. And the crowd coming to life here trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Wide open downfield. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama's offense now lining up on first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Here's the handoff on first and goal. No. Run. No corralling for no gain. No gain on first makes it second down and goal from the 7. Looking downfield, it's Russell. He's got it right near the end zone. And he can't quite get in. They get him down at the 1-yard line. Let's see what they can do here. Third down and goal from the 1. And the quarterback keeps it here. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, there it is, Chris. One of the most dangerous plays in college football, the option. What's even more dangerous, as a defender, you have no clue if he's going to pull it, tuck it, throw it. That time, he took it himself, fooling the defense all the way to the end zone.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. Offense out for the first play of the drive, beginning at the 22. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start.
False start on offense.
Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking to pass. It's Sellers. And the sophomore, a little bit too much air into that throw.
Boy, what a call here by the offensive coordinator. Dialed it up perfectly. The play looked like it had a chance for a big gain. Unfortunately, the quarterback off on the accuracy, put that ball too far out in front of the receiver.
Oh, it's intercepted. A critical late mistake here. He could go. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway. The offense starts with a short field. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
That's the challenging aspect of these RPOs. Kind of that gray area on the read. The quarterback felt he could pull that and try to make a play off to his right, but the defense is all over the quarterback, and they push him backwards.
Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man.
Chris, this is somewhat of a surprise to me. These guys have been great on third down all year long. Top 25 in the country. But just not enough on this one. You got to think they wish they could get that route back to run it past the sticks. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. Breaks free. He's past the marker and still going. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked. So tie game, fourth quarter. They're going to go for it on this fourth down. To the air, it's Sellers. Moves left out of the pocket. Extending the play now. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks in that screen. He's short of the first down marker.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Finds an open target on the left side. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, you just never know, right? I mean, here's a short throw, and give credit to this wide receiver, not just making the catch, but look at the production after the catch. That's what separates the good.
Oh, and it's intercepted. Terrible mistake late in the game.
Oh, Chris, you're in the fourth quarter. It's a tie game, and you throw an interception. Oh, my goodness. I know it's obvious, but you just got to take care of the football. It's that simple. Now their opportunity to take the lead is lost, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
That completion sets up a second down play. Gets made on the out route, and he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
It's almost like they don't...
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. On the run here, lets it go. Grab near the sticks, it's Horton. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Looking to throw again. Grab behind the line. It's Cuevas.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
They finally make the stop right near midfield. It'll be first down. This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Direct snap to the back. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Now it's second down here. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Running with purpose. Now that's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much. Just a small gain. Need to pick up something here on third down. Field goal try here will be from 58. Play action fake, looking to throw. He bought some time, now lets it go. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on third down this time. The punt team making their way on the field. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Not what he was hoping for. Instead of hitting the offense deep, it's a touchback. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Receiver in motion now. Handoff here from the shotgun. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Good time here to drop this screen in by the offensive coordinator, and a nice job by the running back being able to pick up some positive yards here on this play.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The offensive coordinator bringing in some more blockers on the field. It's the full house. Takes the handoff again. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
But I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Offense facing 4th down.
The Gamecocks will look to convert here on 4th down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. A deep shot to the left side. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. Touchdown, South Carolina. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. So 1st and 10 here. Offense desperate to reach the end zone on this drive. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Back to throw. It's Simpson. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for a man deep on the right side. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. Young still on the field. Looks like they're going to go for it. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And he stops short. Huge play by the defense on 4th down. They will take over, protecting this lead. And the Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
You can almost sense the coaches challenge this offensive line before they went out on the field, how important this drive is with the lead late in the football game. They are hitting people and pushing people around up front and being able to get positive yards on 1st and 10.
2nd down, looking to throw it. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Moves out of the pocket. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down. The decision is not to go for it on 4th down. Here comes the field goal team. This to build the lead to 6 here in the 4th quarter. And he's got it from 48 yards out, showing off the big leg. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. With time running out, serious urgency here. Can they score and score quickly? The pass rush closing in. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw. It's Simpson. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down. And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Looking for a late deep throw. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Quick throw to his receiver. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. 2nd and 10 now from the 48 after that incompletion. Looking to throw it again. He fires downfield. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 25. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. They keep him off balance with a run. Change of direction. Got the first down and still motoring. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Off the play fake on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Bama.
What a score by this offense. And the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time. And now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. PAT is good. They still trail, though. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
But, Chris, as you know, this is one of the toughest things to do in all of football, trying to recover the onside kick. But let's give credit to the hands team there for coming down with that ball for the return unit.
Grinding away with the running game. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. That's the kind of matchup you hope for. This team came in higher ranked, respected. They were fully tested. They had to show how good they were to survive the upset here today.
And I really think that the coaches and the players, they love playing in these kind of games. You really are going to get tested. You find out what you're made out of. And these guys really met the challenge. I'm very, very impressed with the execution and how they played this game. And now they go to the next step.
And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.